What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the summer season for this series. Today we're driving around in our Lamborghini Aventador that we unlocked in the last video by doing the bumper trial event. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go and check it out. But today we're going to start the seasonal championships. So let's take a look here. I think we're going to start out with the Boost Creeps Street Racing Championship to get the Dodge Demon. So our car restrictions here are B-Class 700 and it has to be a retro sports car. So I've got 3 cars set up now and ready to go. So we're gonna go over here and get this started and we'll jump into our first car. All right, our first race is going to be Wetland Charge. And we're jumping into the 1992 Honda NSX-R. The share code for the tune that's on the car, along with the name of the tune and name of the tuner, will be up on the screen now if you want to check it out. I give you the name of the tune and name of the tuner, just in case the share code doesn't work. You'll be able to at least find it with that with those 2 bits of information. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brandon, and this is Bomb Gaming. If you're an existing viewer, you'll notice some changes. I did get a Go XLR in the last couple days, so I've implemented some music in the background, as you can hear, and I tried it out in the trial event video. Noticed the volume was a little loud or a little low on the music, so it's turned up a little bit now, and I'm just going to continue to adjust that as I see fit as I'm kind of going through and editing some of these videos. So definitely let me know what you think down below. The music is all from Stream Beats. You should see a little scrolling word box, whatever you want to call it, down below my speedometer in the lower right, and that'll tell you what the actual song name is if you are interested in checking that out. Stream Beats is a royalty-free music provided by Harris Heller from Senpai Gaming. He has a YouTube video or YouTube channel, which is pretty good as far as, you know, assisting content creators and stuff like that. So they've got a ton of music on there that you can listen to and stuff. I'm just, you know, going on one of their playlists and hitting play. So, but it's pretty banger music. So we're up into first here in our NSX though. So we're looking good, but definitely let me know down below what you guys think of the music and stuff like that. Again, I'm still working out some kinks, so there may be some volume issues here and there this week that I'm trying to work through. Since this is my first round with this setup, I already noticed that the microphone was probably a little too sensitive because it was picking up my kid crying in the other room in the trial event video, and you know, we don't want that. It's not the worst, but we definitely don't, you know, want that every single video, especially when he's losing his mind. He's the sweetest little kid ever, and if you don't know, I just had a kid back in July. He's the sweetest little kid ever, but he's still a baby, and babies just lose their absolute mind for no good reason sometimes. So we want to make sure that that's not captured, you know, in videos or whatnot. But we are just about through with this race. This NSX proved to be very useful, very stable in the wet and everything, and we've got quite a good lead on the Drivatard. So we're gonna take this win with ease, and we'll go across with a little bit of style. Alright, so if you are new to these championships, this is a championship event, meaning that you don't have to come in first on all 3 races. You just have to have the most points on this championship leaderboard at the end of the 3 races. So we'll take a better look at that after the second race. So we'll go ahead and jump into that and into our next car now. Alright, here we go with our next race, Granjas de Talapalas, something like that. And we're jumping into the 1997 Mazda RX-7. As usual, the share code for the tune, name of the tune, and name of the tuner are up on the screen. And let's see what this RX-7, definitely with the rotary engine still, can do here. Definitely feel faster than we did in the NSX. The question will be, do we have the control that we did in the NSX? I'm already seeing, like, that first turn kind of made it look like we were going to slide, but, you know, just kind of adjusting to the car. Yeah, we're going drift car on there. But we're still in first. We're up in the first a lot quicker than we were in that last race, which is good. We just got to be able to maintain it. Something to note before I forget to mention it and we get too far in is I'm using 3 cars in these races. You do not have to do that. You can find one car that works and use it for all 3. So I just use 3 different cars just to show you different options that can be used, because not everybody will have every single car that I have. So it's just to provide some extra content for you guys. So if you have the NSX and it works out for you, just use it in the other 2 races and you'll be good to go. This thing seems like it wants to like drift so bad. It is all-wheel drive, but it really just wants to slide around those corners. Probably doesn't help that the road is wet, but you know, it's a little fun to drive after you get, you know, kind of used to how it's driving or how it wants to act. And that's something too that's nice. With you guys using just one car, you'd be able just to, you know, adjust to how that one car drives after that first race, and then you would kind of know what to expect more or less in the other 2. But with me swapping through, you know, the different cars, there's a little bit of a, I wouldn't call it a challenge, but it's just different. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it just slid right off the track there. Need to adjust our braking point, apparently, because either we don't have the tires or we don't have the brakes, and with it being wet, that doesn't help us in either case. So let's try to hit the brakes early here. There we go. Apex that turn. On the brakes again. Do a little slide around there. Yeah, we don't have so much of a lead on these drivers. Again, just because we don't have as much control through those turns, so we definitely get out of the turns a lot faster once we get onto those straightaways. But it's a delicate balance that you have to find when, you know, go into tune cars and stuff, whether you want it to just be, you know, more powerful to where it's harder to handle, but definitely, you know, rewards you with speed, or if you want control, where you can get through the turns easier to drive and stuff like that. So, but another first place finish. Like I said, we'll take a better look at that championship leaderboard here. So this is the race leaderboard. As you can see, we got 20 points for coming in first. If I hit continue, you can see we have 40 points in total on the championship. So we're going to jump into that last race and see where we end up. But we'll jump into there and into our final car. All right, here we go with the last race, Cruz de Valle. And we're jumping into the 1993 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. And again, share code, name of the tune, and name of the tuner will be up on the screen. And let's see what this GTR can do. I've got a lot of confidence in it. I've used this for plenty of other events in the past, and it's never let me down for sure. I'm pretty certain I've even used this exact tune before. I could be mistaken, but we are already up in the first with under 15% of the race done. We need to be more cautious of our braking ability. I think it's because we're just running normal tires, or stock tires there. That's okay. We can make that up. Actually, for this race, I may purposely come in second place, just to show you guys that you don't have to come in first. I will get back up into first, and then just concede the position once we get closer to the finish line. But just so you guys can see that you don't have to come in first on all 3 of these races, and then it just matters with the points at the end. So, oh my goodness, this would have been a much better course for the NSX. That's what I would recommend then. The NSX worked out perfectly for us on that first race, so I would say if you've got that, that's what I would suggest. Not that this is bad, it's just not as easy to control as the NSX was. Again, this is probably more along the lines of it's got more power than it does, you know, control. And that's fine. This is definitely easier to control than the Mazda was. But again, the Mazda was driving on water, or wet roads, not just water. But let's see if we can even catch up to this guy. I would imagine that we'd be able to get him on this long straightaway here, given that we have a good turn. Okay. Let's see if we can't catch up to him. Come on. Get the draft, get the draft, get the draft, get the draft. Alright, hard on the brakes. Alright, we got past him. So, I mean, I guess, like, more or less, that shows that the car can get into first. But we're going to concede this position back to him, probably involuntarily at the beginning, but let's go ahead and let him pass. Okay, and we'll fall in behind him. And then we're just going to follow him to the finish line. Again, this is just to show you guys that you do not have to come in first in all three of these races. And all that matters are the points at the end of the race. Or at the end of the championship, rather. Now, obviously, you can't come in last and still win the championship. You have to have enough points to win the championship. And that requires, you know, maybe you could come in like third every time. But as long as, you know, the drivatar the same drivatar at least doesn't come in first in all three of the races, you could still win that way. So there we go, got second place there. Got a little loose at the end, wasn't really paying attention too much, but you'll see here we will get 16 points for coming in second. If I hit continue, we're at 56 points in total on the championship, which keeps us in first place. If I hit continue again, this will take us, this is the race podium, so don't mind that. That guy's on the first podium because he came in first that race. You can see that we got the reward for the championship, so we are good. Alright, but there we go. That is how you can complete the Boost Creeps Street Racing Championship here in the summer season. And an easy way to get a free Dodge Demon. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did either, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content. I should have the rest of the videos going out before the end of the weekend. I hope to get them out maybe tomorrow, being Friday. But today it looks a little busy, so I may not be able to do much more recording today. So again, let me know what you guys think of the music in the videos. And again, I'm still working on adjustments for those as well, so just bear with me with audio levels for the next couple of videos. But we'll get it squared away for sure. But I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all who have served. Your sacrifices and stuff like that definitely do not go unrecognized, and we do appreciate it here in Tennessee. So like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you in the next video.